Sure we good, right? Hold on, I'm almost ready. Bang. Spink. What's up, what's up, world? We about to see
Instagram. Broadcaster. You are now live.
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Mute your live audio
what is
button.
Good, what is going on,
Double
what
tap
it is, what it ain't, and what it could be. It is Tuesday, May 31st, 2022. Let's do it. Talk about it Tuesday. What's good? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. I got something special for you. So come on in the room. Come on in the room.
Switch to back camera button. Karen Forbes send a request to be broadcast. Karen Forbes send a review button. Pop-up window. Cancel
all right
button.
Now. We go live right now for the first time in a while on IG. We go holler at my homeboy Magic Man. What it do, big dog?
Broadcaster out of list.
Man, it's been a long time, brother. Tapping in with us on a
Instagram,
Tuesday.
where J Guns official Aaron Forbes is.
Yo, that's crazy.
Which part crazy?
Both. That we're here on a Tuesday, and it's been a while since you've been on the show, man. How you been? Uh-oh. We might have lost him. IG has problems.
IG has problems.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I'm getting a lot of feedback on mine. Okay.
Red Circle PZTV, the PZ Show. Join in the top.
Okay.
My speaker was dying.
Oh.
New post. Chadley Holiday Fair.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying is like, yeah, how you been, man? What's been up with you?
Hey, man, I'm blessed to be alive, bro.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. Every day, brother. I say the same thing. I actually just got finished.
BandLab notification. New post. Image out of list. Unlabeled in list.
Thing I just did. Like it's crazy.
Notification shade.
Do you remember? Play button. Do you recall DIP Dip?
Yeah.
From Dip and JoJo Beats.
Oh yes.
All right. Well,
I'm an 80s baby.
Expanded button. Previous button.
Well, you know what I'm saying. More or less, the reason why I asked is because fucking DIP and JoJo. But we've been doing a lot of beats lately, and this was kind of one of the more latest things that I just finished. Would you like to hear it?
Yes. Me?
Play button. Tap to activate.
So this is wild. This is some wild ass shit. Like, okay, so dig this, right? Dig this. All right. Now the concept behind this, the song, the track is titled Thunder Cookies. All right. Just Thunder Cookies, right? That's the name of the song. All right.
Yep.
So my man DIP, we're gonna just say this right now. He chopped up the you know what I mean, the anthem. The anthem. He chopped up one of the classics right there with that. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna show you right now. Check this out.
Hadley Holiday Farrington posted something new. Button.
Can you hear it?
Please. Bye bye.
lie like Pinocchio's nose. I come to expose the roles in your lioness trolls. I'm one that impose you thundercat or tiger's bro. Tap at your dome, you testing out my thunderous flow. Fuck with the click, we dragons, but we lie in the mist. You come to assist, we come to leave our rules with assist.
Play, but
Yo, let me just say, the beat, I don't even like the beat.
previous, but previous.
Yeah, you listen to half the song.
But you gotta think though, like that's that actually was a samplet though. He pulled that from, you know what I mean, a samplet of one of the theme songs in the show. And he chopped that and made it into a beat.
Like I said, I don't even like the beat.
Nah, but
like,
and for the most part, this right here is like this is your typical.
I'd be like, yo.
But that's the reason why. That's the reason why though. That's the reason why. Like even if the beat wasn't worth it, the bars. Listen to the bars.
Not the beat, yo.
You know what I'm
saying? On that beat, that's what makes the beat.
Exactly.
Expanded
You know what I'm
button.
saying?
Previous
So
button.
let me run.
Previous. Play.
Let me just run that back for you one time, because it wasn't done yet. I would like. I really did a lot. I did a lot of digging into like the archives of or some shit like so.
Everything, bro. That's
Word.
always been the thing.
It's dope though. I like how this one turned out for real. And I just finished this one, mind
I
you.
mean, so
So
far.
so-
Pause button. Tap to activate.
here we go. And it ain't, and I mean, this is just my part on it. It ain't even done yet. You know what I mean? It ain't even done Morbius mode, you lie like Pinocchio's nose. I come to expose the roles in your lioness trolls. I'm one that impose you thundercat or tiger's bro. Tap at your dome, we testing out my thunderous flow. Fuck with the click, we dragons, but we lie in the mist. You come to assist, we come to leave our rules with assist. Those with the click, we dripping rhymes up in your shit. And making it thick like big booties, double D tits. I am the blind one with the sword, yes, I told iron. Don't get me firing off with these rhymes, you ain't buying me. Just a hurting. On the borderlines of depth, flirting. Sim, in the piece of my beamer. I be hanging out with Pantera, my favorite hero. Maybe Chitara, that under Goody Apara. This is my Thundercat rap, serious horror. You know what I'm saying?
Play button.
Like, word.
I'm telling you, I was in one that hurt me. It didn't matter.
That.
Man, but there's quality there, bro. That dude, like,
oh my
I like
goodness.
you, and that's cool, but like your music is good, dude.
Oh my goodness. Like,
so it's not like something. I'm not trying to be like your friend. I just enjoy your music.
I appreciate it.
Facts,
I appreciate it, man. For real, I do. Cause I mean, bro, I do it for people that, you know what I mean, appreciate what I'm saying and what I'm doing for it. You know what I mean? What I'm doing the music for, man. Like, my purpose in the music.
It wouldn't matter, bro. That you would be garbage. But
Right.
you don't suck. But not just talent. Like you also have you're impeded by your sight. You have all the other things coming against you. But like that's what makes you great, because like it's in your mind.
Right.
You just come out with that shit, bro. You literally blow me away sometimes, bro.
I appreciate it, Brody. Like for real, man. Like this is just like I said, bro. Like I get to a point when it comes to music, like I know what I'm aiming to do with my life and shit. But I also know that at some point, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to how I, you know what I mean, create music, you know what I mean, I try to just embrace the melody of it, you know what I mean, and enjoy it, and bring the fun to it, you know what I mean?
Some beats, that's literally like, you just say, oh, I like this beat. And then, like, with the words you speak, like, that's your life. Like,
Right.
Rap. That's about your life, bro. And, like, that's, like...
Oh, cut out for a second.
Yeah.
But I hear you, though, bro. I definitely understand where you're coming from, bro. Like, for real, man. It was just... For me, like, bro, like I said, man, music has always been a passion, something I grew into. Like, I had this around me so much, you know, and I've always loved doing the music. What time is it, bro?
Yeah. 7:10.
7:10. So about 10 more minutes, you let me know, because this time it'll be time to take us a smoke break. You know what I'm saying? We got to get this thing going. We didn't get a chance to jump into the smoke break. We didn't get a time to do it to it. But while we got a little bit of time right now, I think what we could do is actually talk about the topic of the day. So the topic of the day, I didn't have one in mind. Okay, first off, I almost never do when I come on the show. I just jump on this motherfucker and it's Tuesday and we say a topic and then we come up with something. You know what I'm saying? But in some sense, like, I believe one of my friends came to me today, and he went to come with me about the F-bomb. And I'm not talking about, the F-U-C-K bomb. No, we're talking about the major F-bomb. The major F-bomb. You know what I'm saying? And we're not, and I want to use that terminology because we don't want to, infringe on anybody's, rights as a person or anything. No, I have to say, I have to say this as a disclaimer, because I do not want my page shut down for any purposes of people saying that I'm delivering hate speech, and I'm not. I'm only speaking what I feel is to be true. Okay? And this is my personal opinion. Take it how you like it. Take it how you feel. Okay? My friend came to me the other day, and he asked me, he said, to talk about the fact of why it is so easy to say the N-bomb, right? And really nothing happened. You know what I mean? Other than a couple of the person themselves probably being offended or something, or taking action or something. But
for example, let's say you call.
Wait. I'm not done with my question. Let me finish the question though. My bad. But in the event that someone drops the F-bomb though, it goes ballistic. It turns into a whole nother thing, bro.
But I don't think that's the same though. I don't. I think there's a difference. And like, it's like I rapped 20 years, but I never said the N-word once. Like when I'm rapping in the shower, Tupac. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna deny I'll do it, but it's passionate. I feel like that music is part of the way I'm talking. But you just don't want. Yeah, I knew it was coming. So it's like somebody's like, oh yeah, like Paul Dean, they're like, oh, like 10 years ago, it's the N-word. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
And like, if it's me, this guy, my boss, he asked me, he's like, yo, you ever did like Tupac? And I was like, yeah. It's like, so you said the N-word? I'm like, yeah, behind closed doors. But it's not because I don't want to be offensive. That's the problem. I'm passionate about music, so you already know that. So I'm passionate about music. So that's just it, man.
I can understand that.
My dad was a pastor. I listened to Tupac, and it was very not tasteful, I would say, I guess. But I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't just say it. But when I'm in the shower, yes, absolutely, I will. But if I'm out in public, I will not say it. Because why? If there's one chance I can offend one person, that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to offend anybody, regardless.
Right. And I can understand. I can understand that in the privacy of your home, you're by yourself, and you listen to some music along key, rapping along to it. It becomes kind of catchy. Right, and I understand, bro, because I catch myself doing it, and I think that's the new format of why I feel like I've tried to like.
People take that word and literally use it against the people that was making it bad for them. Like it was like the discrimination, and they took that word and did their own thing.
Exactly. So for me, like, even in a sense, like, you know what I'm saying, like I kind of just look at it in the sense of the word, like, okay, yeah, it is an offensive word. A lot of people died behind that word, but at the end of the day, there is a situation for me, you know what I mean, where I don't see that as offensive anymore to me. You know what I mean? I'm just tired of I'm tired of letting that word affect a negative on me. Because personally, I call white people the N-word. Yeah. I'm dead ass, bro. I've called white people N-word all day long.
I had my friends call me that, and I'd be like, yeah.
Screen off.
Like for real. I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Like if you display ignorant traits and you act accordingly to what I think is ignorance, I will call you an N-word straight up and down. I don't care.
When we're talking to each other, it's like goofy with AH. Whenever people are racist, it's an ER. Like you can tell the difference right away by how you speak. So if me and you talk, yeah, you can do that. When you do that, that'd be fine. But whenever you hear racist motherfuckers, bro, that's just like you hear it.
You know it was meant to try to offend someone. But at the end of the day, but you know what I mean, onto the spectrum of it all, like in the midst of this question, it's like there is this burning desire to say, you know, some people, you know what I mean, are offended by utilizing, you know what I mean, the F-bomb, you know, and I get it, like, you know what I mean? But here's the crazy part about it, bro. Here's the craziest part about it. I have a friend who actually is, you know, and he calls himself all the time. Like, but you know, again, it's like it's a double standard here. It's like it's the same situation. It's like they could, you know what I mean, take something and embrace it, but if you use it, and then but then there was what got me was there was a report that came into something that I heard, you know what I mean, on the news clip where they was saying that what was it about that government I forget what it was, just I forget the concept of the article that it was talking about, but yeah, it was kind of like referencing like in a series of like, you know, these are like restricted phrases like to use, you know, on, you know, even like, you know, enforced like on, you know, social media and stuff like that. So it becomes a crucial situation, you know what I mean? Even if you're just like, you're frustrated and so this, you know what I mean? This is,
look,
you know,
my son just got harassed by the cops the other day, right? So what happened was his friend came by, and then his friend ran from the police, okay?
Right.
This was his black friend. So when they came with tasers drawn, right? And then they searched my son. They took his phone, his friend's phone, searched it all, and they patted him down. And I was like, fuck this. I was like, dude, I'm going to file a complaint. And I'm like tripping. I'm like, this must be what it feels like to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if my son was black, he probably got shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm tripping because he got harassed a little bit. I'm like, oh, man, I can get my throat checked.
It gets dope. It gets crazy, like, bro. Like, and I was just listening to something that happened a little while ago. There was some officers responding to two men that were fighting. You know, both had knives. You know, where they were wrestling and tussling with each other. Now, mind you, they had a whole squad of these people. It was only two men fighting. Okay, it was a squad of fucking cops, bro. They hit them with rubber bullets, sandbags, all this shit, right? Tased them, all this shit. They still wrestling, tussling, fighting and shit, right? Knives and drawing, all this shit, mind you, right? Finally, they decide, fuck it. They start shooting. The one dude started to stab the dude, and he fucking shot both of them and killed them both.
So what happened?
Dead bodies.
Everybody died?
Everybody except for the cops are dead.
I want the positive story.
And come to find out, that one of the fucking people that was, you know, in the fight that died didn't speak good English and didn't understand English. So while they screaming, put down the knife, he probably looking at these motherfuckers like, yo, it's just a fucking crowd of people. I ain't worrying about this nigga. I'm gonna stab this nigga. He got a knife too. I'm trying to worry about this nigga with the shit. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck going on through these people's mind. And it's two of these people, they homeless and they was in a tent.
My mom's like, oh, she wants to go do Uber. And I was like, yo, you know, she's like, well, you know, I get to be safe. And I'm like, you go to the post office and get shot. I'm like,
for real?
Uber, some people, I'm like, you're not going anywhere without me. So I go with her when she drives now, just so I make sure some shit don't pop off.
I'm telling you, bro. Things is crazy these days, man. People going crazy. It's going crazy.
But literally, it's crazy everywhere. People are crazy in general. So
you're definitely right about that.
Post office, or if you're at the store or yeah, whatever. People are crazy.
7:20 p.m.
Hey,
button.
7:20, which means my bad, I'm gonna cut you off. Which means it's actually 4:20 over on the west coast of the world right now for US in the what are we in the Western Hemisphere, right? All right. And this smoke break is for you.
And dude, I just ran out today, bro. Ran out.
I just read up.
Some beats, bro.
I just read up.
Hey, it's puff puff pass. I know that's how it works.
Well, I wish
Puff puff pass.
I wish I could send this one your way. I wish I could send this bowl your way. We gotta talk to the million trillionaires and see if we can't get them to stop bullshitting with us that they can't fucking put all that to give us that shit right now. Open portals for our tablets and shit. We can just let me stop talking for these niggas take my.
Yeah, my uncle he's like, yo, I get your card. And I was like, what the? He's like, I get your card. And I was like, what do you mean a card? He goes, a green card. And I was like, yeah, green card sounds like a immigrant. But now like get tree, and I was like,
yeah,
I already smoked, I was like, do it. I was like, he's like, I'll hook you up with this doctor. He's like,
if you get legal, if you get the legal weed, it's the best. It's like a higher grade.
Yo,
it's a higher grade.
Everything in there is quality, bro.
It's probably the top quality because it's more of a higher treatment process in it. You know what I mean? Concentration is better, the grade is better because they're growing it from fresh everything. You know what I mean? Proper soils, all that good shit. They done curated, they done had time to curate that process so good. It ain't even they done had time to curate that shit so dope, man. They fucking up the industry. They about to start fucking up the industry. And wait till they realize that since the gasoline and all that shit going crazy high, when I'm telling you, I keep saying this shit. We need to stop bullshitting and start using hemp. Start using fucking oil from cannabis for gasoline, bro.
My son told me, I was like, hey man, you smoking that shit?
We need to start using hemp oil.
No, Dad, I'm not smoking, but I'm drinking. And I was like, I would have felt better if me you were smoking. That would have been better for me. I was like, alcohol's not the way to go. Believe me, it's not the way to go.
Yeah, I gotta with you where I don't want none of my kids doing none of that shit, but be honest with you.
No,
if they chose, I would rather them smoke weed. I really would. But I think that's why I don't drink. You know what I mean? That's why I don't drink around. I don't drink at all. So at the end of the day, like if I do drink, it's a celebration around. It's because I'm celebrating something. Yeah, so for me, that's kind of the way I look at it. I don't really smoke.
I smoke. Though. You got more strength than I do, bro. Because
man, like I mean, for me, like shit, like I might, like I'm really even thinking. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna, but I'm, if I do, I'm not even really thinking about it because my birthday is in July, so I'm just like,
How old you turning? You'll turn
38.
36?
38.
38?
Yep.
You're literally my age, bro. We're the same age.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 36, but I'll be 37 this year.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
You're 38, dude. I'm telling you, man. Put it down, PC, bro. I always appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, brother.
And like I said, if you didn't have dope flow, I'd be like, yeah, fuck this motherfucker. Like, yeah, you got dope flow, bro. Like, you spit the bars.
I appreciate it,
bro. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, bro.
I can't not appreciate it. So whenever someone has some talent, give credit where credit's due, bro. That's where it comes from.
Listen, bro. I really appreciate it too, man.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to keep doing that same shit. Let me listen to some good shit. And then I want to listen to these new, like, little, I don't know, little whatever.
All right, shit. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Like, shit. I told you, bro. Like, just give me some time. I'm great. Give me more time. I'm even better. I have to make a slight announcement as we go along in the show too, man. Like I just realized that my dream of starting an employment with the well-known FedEx was proven by my my organization that subsidiary my job processing for getting me into the place, they found out that the accommodations, even with the accommodations, it would be just a dangerous place and position for me to work. So,
So what happened?
well, actually, I was about to start working at FedEx. Was what was about to happen. But yeah, because they hired me. They actually accepted the application. They accepted my, all of that. It was about to go right on with it.
Yeah, not that.
Yeah, they was about that, and they was about to let me go on and go forth. So then they realized that, like, right afterwards, it was like, I don't think this is gonna work out. The accommodations, and even with the accommodations, it's very dangerous in there. And I was listening to all of that shit, man. I'm like, dude, how the fuck am I gonna hear everything that's going on in here? This shit is loud as fuck, and I can't really see. I can't focus on all that noise. I have to focus on some of those beepings and shit in there, and that shit's got to be noticeable enough for me to know what the fuck they mean at what time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Like people, like you go through, like for example, if I go through with my site, it's like whatever I see or whatever, I look at things from sites. Okay, now you don't have that, so there's already
Add a comment, edit box.
and they were willing to hire you. So
Double tap tap. And
fucking
broadcaster
I'm
out of
telling you, bro.
So
go broadcaster out of list. Hang on. We're telling Parent Forum joined.
what happened?
Hand
Because
waving
why? Why was
Canada's. Viola joined. Hand waving wave.
That's kind of the reason why I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like I but as I said to them, as I said to the lady when she called me a few minutes before I went live tonight, I told her, I said, listen, I was ready for the job. Whatever it took, you said you pointed me in this direction. You said to me that this was a job we think you could do, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, if you think I can do it, let's do it. I'm not shy from work. You see what I'm saying? I'm just disabled. That's all. I ain't shy from work. I'm just blind. You see what I'm saying?
Like, definitely not the case. Yes, absolutely. But still, though, you're like willing. You're willing. There's so many people that are not willing.
Right. You see what I'm talking about? Like, and that was about to be like, that was about to be good money right there. Them niggas was talking 17.
Yeah.
Them niggas was going for 17. Like, I said, listen, hey, look, I don't give a fuck if I got a motherfucking look. I damn near lick the floor, goddamn it, if that's what I gotta do to get that 17. Oh shit. Like, yo, that's a party picnic. That's a party picnic. Facts, yo. Even with, but even as I was telling people about the job and everything, and I had to explain to them all the stuff that they had ran me down with, and the information and stuff, they was just like, yo, bro, I think they trying to get you killed out there, bro. I said, you better be careful. It sound like they trying to get you fucked up outside, bro.
Your chances of getting shot are highly more likely than mine.
No, that's just the point of motherfucking the work ethic that I had to create for myself in order to motherfucking even sustain myself. I'd have had to been basically I would have had to been a motherfucking a blind samurai for real, bro. Like for real, bro. And you gotta think, like, in the midst of all this noise, I can't hear nothing other than motherfucking, I'm still supposed to be able to move boxes around, scan them bitches, and move them to here and put them over there, lift them bitches. Is you kidding me? Like, and then go from there to my motherfucking break room if I need to go to the break room or pee, and then still be able to get back to my station if I was. Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, you make do though, man. I give you credit, bro. You make do. Figure it out, bro. Whatever
I do.
It is. Doesn't matter if it's rap or whatever it is you do.
I'm here for it, bro, and I'm up for that. I'm always up for it, bro. Like that's the thing. Like music has been something that has been with me forever, though, bro. Like, and I
my mom was like, "Why do you always curse your rap?" And I was like, "Well, it's my release, you know." I was like, so when I do, like, I'm never gonna be like, "Oh, I love the Lord." I'm not saying I don't, but I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, I love
You know, and
this, like what I do.
I think that's why I've been trying to clean up a little bit in my verses too. But because to be honest with you, that's what my mother's starting to notice too. My mom says she likes a lot of my music now. Like she used to. My mom's is very choosy about my songs, man. Like she'll tell me if she don't like it or not. Like she's been my biggest critic.
I don't consider you filthy though. You're not like a filthy rapper. You do curse, but like it's not like I curse more than you do.
Right.
Like, your stuff's more wholesome than mine is, bro.
I try to just use words, like, period, because to be honest with you, that's what it's about in the end of it all. Like the spectrum of it all is the play on words. Words are, you know what I mean? Words.
But it's also like, that's my vent. So it still is my vent.
Right.
I'm not saying it's great, but I'm saying is that this helps me. This is like my therapy, basically. Right.
But you could. That's also something you can use to challenge yourself through your therapy too. With it, like I do that too. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'll write a rhyme. Like somebody hit me one day. Like as a matter of fact, same friend. Check this out. Same friend. Double dose. Same friend came to me in the same day. Said to me, "Yo, man, you know what I think you should do? I think you should hit them with more bars, because people is really feeling bars. They like your flow. They see you changing it up. They just want to hear bars now." I said, "Oh, so I ain't hitting them with bars. So you telling me I ain't hitting them with bars? Okay, all right. Well, let me see what I'm doing now, because I had this project coming up. I wanted to work on, and I wasn't.
I heard you did though, I guess, because it says you got bars.
No, this is family, so he's heard me. He's heard a lot of them. He's heard more. He's heard more than anybody else actually has. To be honest with you, because he hears everything. He hears it just like my mom hears it. These are some of like the top people that hear my music. You know what I mean? Like I have a small circle of people that I really like send music to first and be like, "Yo, what do you think about this?"
Right.
What'd you say?
I said you respect their opinion. So it's
Facebook,
like
the TV show on Instagram Live, Cynthia Nova likes your video, join in the comment tonight and talk about it Tuesday.
Like, I don't know you, but if it's like your mom or someone you love or someone you actually have an actual respect for what they say,
right,
it means more to you.
Yeah. Shout out to my homegirl Cynthia Noble, man. She just chimed in with a like on the page, man. Said appreciate love, homie. I mean, so that's what it is. But yeah, like we were saying, like that's, you know what I mean. That's for real. Like honest and truthfully, like I've always been like somebody who just like loves to bring that creativity to the table, man. Like always like invent something that sounds so different that it just tweaks your brain a little bit more, you know.
I agree, but like you have to have that passion first.
Yeah,
like, that's what makes it good. You know,
that's very true. It makes you push through it.
Well, I appreciate you, man. I'm always like, geez,
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, your shit always it's good.
It's what we do here, bro. I love being here on the show with anybody that wants to tap in with us, bro. We do this Monday through Friday, even on Saturdays, bro. So with that being said, I just want to say one extra ting. Y'all looking for somewhere to go later on, man, on Tuesday night, y'all can tap in with my bro right after this when we go down at 8 o'clock for podcast Nobody Listens To. That's at podcast Nobody Listens To on IG. Right here at 8 o'clock, my dog is gonna be tapped in with y'all, my boy Jorge.
Is it called the podcast everybody listens to?
The show is called the podcast. The IG page is displayed as the podcast Nobody Listens To. Yes.
That's
at podcast. Yes, it's at podcast Nobody Listens To. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, tap in with my bro. It's at 8 o'clock, and don't forget also that right there is coming up after the show. Also, Tuesday nights, don't forget, there's also at 8 o'clock, Dope or Nope show. If you want to submit some music and look to get some music reviewed by some expert artist, producer, rapper, you know, vocalist, you know what I mean, engineering, all that good stuff, and get it down right, you know, go tap in with them at Dope or Nope show. All right, check them out. That's, you know, Dope or Nope show. They come on tonight at 8. Also, you can tap in with my bros later on at 10:30 over on Twitch. That is the Dojo Beats on Twitch. JoJo and DIP tonight. Be there, because I'm going to be there. I got to charge my phone up after I get off of here. But we going to be there. We going to show enough be there. Yeah. So
7:35 p.m.
That's really what I wanted to let everybody know, for real. But you know, at the end of the day, like,
you gotta put that plug in there, yo.
Gotta let them know, man. Like,
Screen off.
You gotta let them know, man, because these people are some dope ass people, bro. Like, this is just what we do
Yeah,
here.
for real. Like, you never get to know them until you.
So you meet them, man. Like, you might even, my boy Intel might even creep through there tonight. He usually do too.
Yeah, most of the time I learn out the people I think I like but don't like. That's I don't like myself, but I'm at least honest with myself. You know what I'm saying?
I could dig it.
I'll be real. The girl flirt me at work, right? She's like, "Oh, you're so great." And I was like, "Oh, no, you, bro."
Listen, you have no idea. You have no idea, woman. Like, you just think you know me. Like, for real. But no, I agree. I do get where you're going with that, man. It's a situation where we're constantly just trying to be the best person while trying to, trying to keep from,
like, be a good person. Like, if somebody's like praising you constantly,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If a person has humility, then they're not going to want to be praised. So it's never going to be a good thing.
Right. I mean, and in so many ways, not even just the fact that it's not going to be a good thing. It's just going to be like, I really wasn't on that level right now. I'm kind of just like, oh wow, okay, I wasn't trying to do it for that. I did it because I, felt like he deserved some help, or they deserved to, they deserved I was to give some, and I want to be there to support. You know what I mean? I felt that need to support. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. Like, I don't know. Like, that I agree with. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that always has been something that I've been very, adamant about. I'm a nice person, really. Genuinely, I'm a nice person. I try to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who I'm gonna run into and when I'm gonna need. And I might be in a bad space, and I might, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can be perfect, right? As a human being, that's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what the case is. You'll never be perfect, but I give you praise. That's different than you give yourself.
High voltage DGO signal https://www.revision/e4889984/2C1-11-B656-281-11-B656-281-B656.
I'm not saying like this. I don't, dude, I'm the worst, bro. Like, I know me better than anybody, so I had to know words. I'm not saying I'm terrible. I'm not a terrible human being, but I know that as a human being, I'm faulty.
Yeah, we all are, not perfect. At the same time, we have to understand that, and as long as I believe we acknowledge the fact that we are not perfect human beings, this is not by far and by any means a perfect image you are seeing here of any of us on this screen. But at the end of the day, as I know, you know what I mean, I do the best I can to try to be as good as I can. And I keep working each day that I get up after I say thank you to the God Almighty for waking me up this morning, and every morning that I have woken up this time. It is in your honor that I will try to do my best to be on my best behavior.
You lost me there, but I do understand what you're saying, and I feel the same way. Yeah, I do.
And that's just what it is. Like, I wake up every morning feeling like, today is a day. Today is a day that I've been given as a gift to make something of it and show that I have learned something new.
Right?
Huh?
God, why did you make me? Why? Like, it's very specific when I say like my personality, right? Like, why am I? Like, it just blows my mind that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your personality, who you are, very specific, right? And like, God is like, well, I'll just love you whenever you're right. He loves you in all your mistakes. He loves you in all your faults. That's just love you, right? So I'm like, why am I me? Like, what makes a person a person? It blows my mind, bro. Still can't get past that.
Yeah, I get it, bro. Like listen, it does, man. It's a huge question in a lot of our minds because nobody knows. And we just go
Yeah.
and we just go with whatever's going on right now. Then we find out other things along the way, and then there's so much more exposure to these new elements and outside realms and things of the certain things of that nature. And then like wow factors pop up in your mind and say like, well, what about these? And the questions are all coming to your head. And then you go back to what it says when it says that you can't you shouldn't question him as to what goes on, and it's like,
well, saying like you should question God, but like literally some of my most deepest moments are whenever I am questioning God. It's not saying that like God, like the one part of the Bible says, it's like how can you say the creation, say to the Creator, why have you made me thus, or this person who made me, like you have no understanding. So it's saying that it's not like God wants bad things to happen to you, but He takes bad things and He makes them good. That's what He does. So it's like I would rather you just do good things. Yeah, sure. But we're all gonna fall. We're all gonna come short of the glory of God. That's just the way it is. It says our righteousness is filthy rags. But God's faithful, bro. Dude, that's the one thing I'll put my everything on, dude. My kids, my life, my everything. God is faithful. So I'm like, God, I know You'll make a way for me. Doesn't mean I don't have to make choices, make right choices. I have to make decisions. That's free will.
yeah,
Now, if God just created, then you just have good. That means it's not really a decision.
right.
So the reason why we have will is because did God also create evil? Yes, He did. Right?
You're right.
So it's that evil.
He created it as a method to understanding the reason for why choices had to be made in order to.
That's why. Yeah.
So breaking it down, it's just like, okay, he developed this to teach people in a method of understanding the value of what each item does.
Yeah.
So you can choose either side, letting you know
Right.
that the one side is truth and will always stand no matter whether evil or.
But like like for example, it's like if I'm talking about God, it's like I don't have to like explain it to you, like you get it, so we can really get into a conversation that be good, but some people understand it, you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm in a whole nother realm of depth of the thought. You know what I mean? I go through all of these different, sectors of mind states. You know what I mean? So I can understand a lot of different people from a lot of different levels. That's just like the guy at the store I had an issue with earlier today when I went to the store. I go to the store and the guy, I asked him, I said, yo, you got cigarettes today? He says, no, cigarette, no cigarette. I'm like, all right, so I go back home, I come back. I say, yo, you wanna help me with the ATM? I don't understand English. And I said, wait a minute. You don't understand English, but I just need you to like, and then before I said that, he started screaming. He starts. He got all loud with me. I don't understand. What do you think? I don't understand. Whoa, bro! It's not that serious. You see what I'm saying? You didn't have to go that loud. He was like, no, it's not like that. It's not like that. I just said I understand. He don't understand English. I heard him when he said it. But the problem is, he did not have to get that loud with me. That tone of voice he took with me was not appropriate. All it was is I understood him the first time, but as he was saying that, I was just saying, is there any? I was trying to ask him if there was anybody else in the store.
By the you have to understand that you don't know for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't look at you like, because literally you excel, bro. You excel for sure, but you still have a disability. That's always going to be the life. So they don't look at it from your perspective because they can't possibly understand. It's impossible for them. Someone who has sight cannot relate to someone who does not have faith.
Anatomical
Like
red alpha lane O.
If I would think I was
Mix
black,
underscore Puerto Rican underscore Prince Boy.
I
Enlist.
understand. I love
Double tap to activate.
Well, but
I
can't
understand.
understand.
Hand waving wave button.
It's impossible.
I
Add a comment. Edit comment.
definitely
Hand waving
understand
wave button.
100%.
Enlist. Double tap to activate.
I mean, I try my best to, you know what I mean, make it as simplified as I can. Some people just, you know, they don't understand, you know, where I come from at some points. They just go right off the hinge with it. Like
7:45 p.m.
You know, they quickly
Phone
jump
button.
into that.
Swipe with two
like,
fingers to screen off.
quickly. They don't even take like a second to, like, you know, breathe in it. Like, and then some people notice right away, like, you know what I mean, they can catch on, like, you know what I mean, and they just, oh, okay, I got you, bro. Nah, you know.
Well, those people are the ones that actually look at things.
Right.
Not many people do. So it's very difficult, man. You never find it, bro.
Listen, I've been very, very fortunate now these last 8 years, and
No, like you're still being positive, bro.
listen, I have literally been, I swear to you, bro, like, cause, bro, like, there's been nights I've walked outside and I could have swore I was on the sidewalk, bro. I was in the middle of the fucking street.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I could have got ran the fuck over at any given time, not paying attention to nothing.
Yeah.
Thinking that I was on the sidewalk and all kind of shit, bro.
I understand, but I don't fully understand.
No, like, seriously, bro. Like, I mean, when you go outside and try it for once. Try one thing, like, just walk out, you know, walk up the block to your house. You know,
I'm gonna be with you. I'm not gonna try that. However, I do understand where you're coming from.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that is where the challenge is. You know, you can see kind of where everything plays out for me.
Dude,
You know what I'm
everybody's
saying?
looking out for number one, bro. That's it. It's not me. And I understand that, like, we have to have a self-preservation. It's good. Take care of yourself, eat, drink, do all these things. But, like, dude, literally, it's ridiculous. No one thinks about anybody.
No, and
like,
that's sad.
What story you
But
get? I want to what you got to say. You know, what is your struggle? You know, like, but we're compassionate, and compassion isn't with everybody. You know
no,
what I mean?
it's not. No, it is not. And that's very, very true. As much as we would like it to be and want it to be in this world, it is not.
It's like the autistic bros, they're short in all those other areas, but God gives them extra in other areas, you know, so like super mad intelligent, like, you know, whatever the difference is, like, you know, it is what it is. But like, if you look at somebody and judge them by the way you look at them or by what they say, like, it's a person, it's a human being, bro.
Right.
That's the end of the discussion.
Right.
If you're a being, I should have compassion for you. I should be like, I don't want you to see you hurt. I want to see you do well. I want good things to happen to you. That's literally what I'll say to anybody I know.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
I agree.
But for sure, man, I get that.
Yes, we do. That is very true. And I mean, just in that sense, like, you gotta let it be known, like, you know, we don't all have that, you know, and at the end of the day, none of us, even in that interim of time, you know what I mean, we just can't go with that at this point, because we have it in our minds to know that we are not perfect.
Man, even like, let's say, don't talk on work as like political things or religious things, you know, and I'll talk to you about God, but like, even though I believe strongly, it doesn't mean that I think that my way is the only way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I gotta understand, be like, hear you out, like, whatever you have to say. It doesn't mean I don't feel strongly about what I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep to if I feel like a certain way, in my opinion, I feel like I'm strong in my opinions. Right. I'm just gonna stand on my word.
That's freaking tough. I like how I feel. Me and you won't get mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll hear me out, I'll hear you out. Doesn't mean we're gonna be eye to eye in every single aspect. Right. But you'll hear me out at least. That gives me opportunity to speak. So then I feel good about that. And then I'm like, I'll hear you out. I'm like, you know, it doesn't mean whatever I say, the only thing I say is right. I know that it's not true. That is true. So,
I mean, we have to just place that in our perspective. And I think that this is one of the more bigger things that we as people in, you know, in the world today have as one of the, you know, the major keys of our lives. We can choose to do that. Some of us have that, you know, that ability, and the others that don't, you know what I mean, we have, you know, labeled them as
Right. I get back to what I
challenge.
said. I'm not judging anybody. I don't judge myself. So how can I judge somebody else? I'm the worst, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, look, I talked to you. I just wanted to touch base, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you for tapping in with me, bro. It's been a while, bro, and I appreciate everybody, man. Let everybody know what's your name and where they can find you.
You're like, I bite. Come on, man. You're like the catchphrase of the decade, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
I literally think when I think about your rap songs, I'm like, I always think I bite, and I'm like, that's like the best, dude.
Yeah.
you got the catchphrase. I want you to have that.
I worked it in there, man. I just all I could do, man. Like I said, I figured a way to work something in there that it really just sets off.
Actually put the work in though, so like that shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and go figure. One of the producers that wanted to rock with me, one of the great, a dope MC, dope producer, I should say. He's, Shark City Productions, man. Like, I mean, you might not hear him now, but if you've heard the productions that I put out recently, like anything, if you got a chance to listen to the album I put out last week or a couple weeks ago, yeah.
Where'd you put it on?
Oh, it's everywhere. Go to YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, go to YouTube if you want to look for it. You can go under my name.
Yeah, but if I use that like easy, like it's just one thing you say, but like that's like your name brand, you know what I mean? Like,
True.
It's a lot, you know?
Oh,
it goes a long way, man. One little thing you say that you know what I'm saying, that's your
3 items left.
Identifies you, and like, you know. So it goes easy. Yeah, I like come on, man. Classic, bro. Classic.
Word, because it's crazy that I even found out like on the back end of that whole thing, like, you know what I mean? I had that name is being used by the artists. There's a lot of others out here with the name Peasy. You know what I mean? So
but do you actually bite though?
Nah, they don't use I bite. They don't use I bite. I know that. That's for sure.
It's not that like
I'm more worried about motherfucking Apple trying to snatch that shit up.
I'll be like, I'm hungry, I want to get the Taco Bell, and then I'll get like all these ads, and I'm like, what Taco Bell? What the fuck I'm saying? What's happening right now?
Right, yo, that motherfucker's forever. It's always listening, always trying to hear your thoughts. Don't speak out loud.
Don't say anything out loud.
Don't say anything out loud. For real. Shit. Don't ping off of anything, your location, and do it too. Your GPS if your GPS picks you up in a fucking shopping mall, it'll pull up a bunch of shits around you. It'll pull up a bunch of notifications about stupid shit around you. Voscov's has a sale, 20% off. Right. Some more wild shit. Come get 20 cents. Come get 20 cents back on each gallon at the head station and shit. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
I can't go anywhere. Walk to work because I can't afford gas anymore. It's crazy. It's like $5 a gallon, yo.
Word.
I don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but that is a bit much.
Yeah. Yeah, you better believe it. Shit, and it's only getting worse. I keep saying we should. This is why I keep saying to people we need to get rid of this thing called, gasoline. You got to get rid of it, bro. We got to stop using it because it's really killing the economy. And if we can start to use the natural elements, like, think about this, bro. Have we had an issue with producing cannabis at this point? Do we have a problem with producing cannabis at this point? So at this point right now, especially in your area, you're in Florida, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah.
So in your area, right, if they started producing cannabis, right, they actually could be some of the main contributors there. And the state would be able to fund a lot more shit. You know what I'm saying, on that level. Not to mention, okay, the fact that if we were to use the oil base from the cannabis, right, and break it down and use that residual instead of getting rid of it, right, and use that to fucking house ourselves for gasoline, it is possible, bro.
There's already electric cars being made.
Listen,
but the oil companies don't want that, right?
Right.
So then you have the mechanics don't want that because they're the ones charging you $3,000 to replace, whatever stupid thing.
Well, that's the real thing though. If you switch over, it's not even that. You switch over to the baseline of the mechanic structure of the car. You have to switch you have to fix the engine so that it intakes fucking oil and gasoline, oil for that cannabis oil mixture for gasoline. You see what I'm saying? And then incorporate that mixture for your brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like in Florida, you can get a card or whatever to smoke, but like literally all I ever have to do is like you have to press or I have back pain or I make any excuse. Like, it's not hard to get a weed card, bro. But weed is like the lead thing. So I told you my son, he's like, you said he was drinking, and I was like, bro, if you told me you smoke weed, I'd be more happy,
Right.
I'm like, dude, alcohol's not the way, bro. It's not.
Well, I mean, like I said, I totally agree with you there. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't agree with. I definitely don't go against you on that.
It's not that I don't expect it. Like when I was their age, I was way worse.
Thinking 3 items left.
So I'm not mad. I understand.
There ain't nothing really.
At the same time, I'm happy about it.
7:56 p.m.
No.
Phone button.
And
Swipe.
with that being said, we are down to the last 4 minutes. We're about to get ready to tap on out of here in a minute. But, yeah, no. We got a few more, like maybe 3 to 4 minutes, at this point right now. So I mean, just just don't want to get too far into the hour because I do have other things I needed to get going on and get ready for until my boys and them get ready and all that good stuff, and then we're gonna be tapped in on there. Like I said,
yes, sir.
I want to make sure I'm feng shuiing with a lot of my P Weebles and shit. I'm gonna tap in with them and and she was craggy lagging once they go live and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like for the most part, I completely understand where you're coming from, bro. Like that's just, you know what I mean? The things we do, man. Well, we got a little bit of carried away. We kind of talked about a lot of things today. So, I mean, for what it's worth, you know what I'm saying? This was Talk About It Tuesday where we could talk about it. So
and we damn sure did.
We damn sure did. So there you have it. Peace and love to each and every one of y'all that tapped in and are gonna tap in on the later recap. Shout out to all my people over there in the Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and IG world. All over there. All of those spots because we streaming on 4 networks right now. Y'all know what time it is. All of my peoples, man. Peace and love to all of y'all, man. This is what we do here. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch,
Good talk to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you for tapping in with us tonight, man. For real, bro.
Appreciate it.
This was a special night to talk on, man. I appreciate it, bro. You take care, man. And hit me up, bro, on them tracks we got going on, brother. You let me know what you got going on there. If you like, have you been on BandLab yet?
BandLab?
Yeah. You have not. When you leave here, go to the link in my bio, click on that BandLab profile, and download BandLab app, and find me.
Like you can rap or
you can record. You can record your own. You can use those beats to record on your phone, basically. Or if you
let's go. I'm looking for another app to do something with. Like I've had Beat the Week, so
you can use those beats I sent you to go to upload them onto that platform, and go ahead and you can record from there. All you need is a pair of headphones, bro.
Tell me the name one more time.
BandLab. Go to my profile. It says BandLab profile on the tab when you click the Linktree link in my profile after you leave here.
I'll check it out, bro.
All right, bro, man. I'll talk to you later, man.
All right, bro. God bless.
Peace and love, brother.
Peace and love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is
_mascot
my bro,
_ join.
man. I appreciate
Double tap
that.
to activate.
You know what I mean?
Hand waving.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's
Broadcaster,
up?
out
What's
of-
going on?
Mixed _ Puerto Rican _ hand waving.
So yeah, like
_ back.
I
Add a
said,
comment.
bro,
Edit
like
box.
this has been
_ mascot
another
_
wonderful
join you
night,
in
man.
_
Talk
mascot
about it
_ hit
Tuesday.
list.
I
Double
want
tap to
y'all to
activate.
tap in with my bros later on. They coming up next. Podcast nobody listens to. Holla at my homeboys at 10:30 on Twitch. The Dojo Beats with JoJo and DIP. You heard me? Peace and love, man. I love all y'all, man, for tapping in with us, bro. This is what we love to do here is talk about it tomorrow, man. We got New Wave Music Wednesday, so submit your music right now. Let's go. Get it in. Because this is what we doing for y'all. Submitting music and playing it right here on the stream. We'll also be letting everybody get in here and spit some bars. If you got bars, we're going to send the link out. I ain't do it today because I was just having a bit of issues with it yesterday, so I didn't want to go too deep into it. But I just wanted to see if today was going to run through a little smooth, so we'll do it a little late. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll see if we can get anybody in here for the beats, spit some bars. We'll run some instrumentals or whatnot. You know what we do. But, I bite.